Omade Shema Munina Ju UTV Esuni Omemu Nsem ne amahodo so dia wosemfo aso so eno ne age adwa ye de ebesomo enne enwure na ye kai mo say ye this way chocolate drink de ohia eyensu share afei specialize nsuo na ebo ye chidom de edikase mu akotini bi ene se Ghana bind dia to adwase bibre mu aman nyina nko ohumom se de be ye obetumi aye hyehyeye e de abo ye nsuo so eban.
And the Supreme Court sitting na Supreme Court that just say cover the Breno Ebra Mampani Kufu the man Ghana ade share dem no na enam embra kwanso
so na wode atudwa ye NPP amanyokuo de ato Kane Mampani John Dramani Mahama nim say wo man ye sika sem ne ho ntotoye no enye matra makwe
Yerembe ko Fadama na idwakese a wo Fadama and say de okwa Idwano asai kra na yesedie what you say efi na agi idwano aboso
we na abusiafo enwumrei enuanu mienu a yebesomo kasebo kwanso eyeme ama saponkumankuma jesi minimenu abema
David Ofori Safo
afe yenhwe ensem no ankasa Omampanyi Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado ede atu eja ese wosre blue economy ya womo na ye kan se yensuo so bambo ahodo ye boa se de be ya kidnapping ne amaboni ya na esisi ewo pone so no ni nyina betumi abrase no wose ebibru ama nyina nka honhumum na won penhyehyɛ pa emwa na bambo emu nsem atumi agina ne naso
Mampanyi Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado ekira wodi ne ni atofoma ehu se epo odomankoma bo ade ede akyɛn no ɛyɛ abɔde bi a yɛntimi nsan ne ho emmopo de biara da esan se wo ba asase so a epo no nko agye asase ne fa bɛ ɔhankyekye mu aduoso 70% na wɔse wo hwɛ epo ya ɛno a ne kurakura yɛn a yɛfa so ɛyɛ yɛ nneɛma hodoɔ bebree na ɛnɛme ebusome de ɛtɔ so aduasa baako a ɔkɔkasa yɛ ɛwɔ National Blue Economy Summit a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Moving Peak Ambassador Hotel a Tipobo eda so ene say our oceans health our prosperity eno di tudwa say wo hwe epo odomankoma bo ade e de che ye ya say ni bibi e fa ho bia no esesa na ni nyina no egina yankasa yesu ene ye ban a ekura ye ne kwan a ye fa so eye epo no na National Blue Economy Summit yi omani so ade hunu ene say omo be bia kwanya hodo se de be ya amaama hodo be hu emfaso ne nepa yenya ewo epo no so na nam so ema mpanyi Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado ebobo eniema num bi so a se ama do edi so ebetimi aboa na epo no yebebo ho ban ye de mfasodie kese ebebre nyina.
The ocean is the lifeblood of our planet, covering some 70% of the Earth's surface. The ocean generates half of our oxygen supply, drives our global economy through transport and trade, and provides food and livelihoods, as well as cultural and recreational value for billions of people around the world. The ocean, however, is changing. It is under increasing pressure from unsustainable fishing practices, pollution, marine debris, habitat loss, ocean acidification, and of course, climate change. The consequences of neglecting the ocean are dire, not just for the millions of people who depend on it for their livelihoods, but also for the health of our planet. We need to take decisive actions now to safeguard the ocean's capacity to regenerate and to continue to deliver substantial economic, environmental, and social value for our development. Ghana's coastline is some 550 kilometers, extending to some 200 nautical miles seaward, making up a total exclusive economic zone area of some 218,000 square kilometers. Our coastal area is home to some 7.5 million people. Like many other coastal African countries, the blue economy provides us with food, employment, and income. For instance, some 10% of Ghana's workforce is employed in the fishing sector, which also accounts for 4.5% of the country's GDP. Additionally, 70% of Ghana's trade is carried by sea through the ports of Tema and Takoradi. We are well positioned to benefit from the ocean resources if sustainably managed. Let us remember that the health of the ocean is not a distant concern. It is a pressing issue that affects us all, wherever we may live. So we should commit ourselves to this cause and work together to protect the ocean, secure our prosperity, and safeguard the health of our planet.
So na share COVID-19 eba wiase nyina no oman Ghana ade eba ko Ghana mampani His Excellency Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ye ne se edu ba bi o ma Ghana de hye ehye demu a na eno nam so mampanifo enkunu bi a law professor Kwadwo Apiaje Atwia eka obi no wo mo di aban ekọ court mampani ekọ court se de oye no na Ghana emamra no etia ema me no kasai enne Supreme Court ekọ asetena ema acting chief justice John Duche etra edwamu Supreme Court ade atodwa se mpanifo a ede mampani court no omudi bem Ghana mamra no ema ho kwan se sabre na nkomampani obeme ya hyedam nti de mampani eye no na enam emra kwan so na bibia ko na wie no ye ne professor Apiaje Atwia edi enkomo.
I will not be able to do so anymore.
No, they will not be able to do so. But the case had come up earlier before the president made the announcement last week. And that announcement alone also wasn't enough because the restrictions came by a law. And so the government, the president just making a statement does not change the law. And so we are glad that the Supreme Court itself has pronounced that the law is illegal, is unconstitutional, shouldn't have been enacted in the first place. The decision means that the law which was passed in the first place was illegal, it was unconstitutional, it shouldn't have been passed because there were sufficient provisions in the Constitution to direct how the emergency should have been organized. We also made reference to the Public Health Act, which also gives an idea of how emergency should be organized in case there's a public health emergency in the country. And so that is what the court decided for us.
Yeto akasiabo no eso na kane auditor general Owura Daniel Domlevo said ye nyina yenim no 2020 na Ghana mampanyin na Dankwa Akufo-Addo se wonko leave wonko ahomenigiem ye anya so na atwe krata de kwa akwaje ye reba bonte be ka se ni leave no namra kwa so esanse wonko prayer na woni dwuma wo ye adwuma said ye fata na ye hye ne se chenchena akọ leave no ebra wodi sansem wetu dwane na nka ni leave no ano sesen 123 days en ye san etum mu pagya mu ekosi 167 ewo July bosome ne da edikan wa fe 2022 afi 2020 na abusuafo ensem no ewuranum bi etam de kodan Supreme Court na enne wonum akọ asetena emuaye afirimu aba enyina ne se Ghana mampanyin na Dankwa Akufo-Addo gina yesi a osi yema yewura no ko leave amemene fe so na namra kwa so afi ebio sa wohwemu a na yewura Domlevo wo ho na Nana-Addo asan akọ appoint acting auditor general ebiem eno so eye unconstitutional namra kwa so enti mampanyin wodi fo e wo saa yo no emu na ensem nyina ekire no na Owura Domlevo so abebua akire na dwen de osusu ewo saa atemwo yi a eba aye no ho de ogitumu se ne bojo so se ne bonyo so wakasa ewo ho afei wakire na dwen so de afa mampanyina na montu otu ye nsese nka mampanyi tie no na wanye tintintinti so a ma de eba aye ne Supreme Court akire se wodi foi na de oye namra kwa so a nka saa ni ngwasesem we nyina enya de anka beba yenkotie ene no.
To be honest with you, that is very unfortunate from my point of view, because the highest office of the land, the office of the president, should rather be seen as enforcing or complying with the laws of the land, instead of being at the forefront of violating or breaching these laws. So that is what disturbs me. But I am happy to say that never again do I think it will happen. Since the Supreme Court has decided on it, I am sure it will be upheld by this government and subsequent government. So no Auditor General may face or suffer what I suffered. That is my happiness.
Aveyanko NPP amanyukuo no emu mbabunuku ewo NPP me chere the National Youth Wing edema NPP ne wo mu ye nsentofo nhyiamu ema Salam Mustafa SM for short National Youth Organizer edema NPP Kasai ewon nsentofo dwumadi no ase na no na de kan obo honorable Ernest yawo enim abaso se na nsen by election e course so ekumawu no timi di nkunim edema NPP amanyuko no na Salam Mustafa eda tudwa kire se adwumaden a NPP fo ye ya kumawu by election no di nkunim no sa ho den ne sa adwumaden no wo mo de call asin north na ehon so by election be koso no wo mo edi nkunim ewo mo
Last week, the NPP, under the leadership of Chairman Stephen Intin and General Secretary Justin Kodya Frimpong, chalked a massive victory in the Kumewu by-election to retain the seat. We want to sincerely thank the good people of the Kumewu constituency for believing in us and doing us the honor. The National Youth Wing would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the MP-elect Honorable Ernest Yawini on his election. He is a humble 38-year-old man who falls within our wing, and we know he will serve his people with dignity. Very soon, there will be another by-election in the Asin North constituency. We are ready for it. This past weekend, I was in the constituency and I was amazed at the level of development that this government has undertaken there. Superb first-class roads, beautiful astroturf, water projects, schools, just to mention but a few. We are going to Asin North, and let me make a bold declaration that we are going to win it. We are going to win it hands down, just like we did in the Kumewu by-election.
NPP amanyokuo no ede ato edwase NDC eyade omutu mfutrogu Ghana fo ani na eniema eni ho eno no omuka che Ghana fo wo mu edi atro de fo man sika sam ho se Ghana ye den so Ghana nye den fei eno na nchen chese ensem a wo mu kan ni nyina ye ensem a enye nokre enti Ghana fo so nim de wo Ghana enti omunya atro die na wo mu digu NPP aban eso.
The NPP is not claiming to solve all the problems in this country, but we are on course to doing so. Indeed, this government is not made up of saints and angels, but human beings who have flaws. But on the balance of any scale, we have performed better. Which one do we prefer in this country? A government that is trying to solve our problems, i.e., employment, infrastructure, education, etc., or an opposition party that beats about the bush with no clear policy for this country? The National Youth Wing of the NPP wants to challenge former President John Mahama and his NDC to state categorically what they have done for the Ghanaian youth and their policies aimed at empowering the youth in the case of his highly unlikely return. The Ghanaian youth should be taken seriously, and that is what we stand for. Let me state that we are very clear in our minds that the NPP government has a clear policy plan for the youth of this country, and that we at the National Youth Wing will continue to stand for the interest of the entire Ghanaian youth and populace. But we should demand proof from politicians based on their track record and what they can do for us. Let us make better and informed decisions. This government is serving the youth of this country and needs your support to get it right. It is not a Matra Makwe situation. No. This is not a Matra Makwe. It is not. But our collective destinies are at stake. Today, many young people have been given hope because of the free SHS TVET policies that we have implemented, which are turning dreams into possibilities. This is the legacy Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo will leave behind, and history will remember him. We may not appreciate him now, but certainly his name will be written in the sands of time as one of the greatest leaders this country has ever had. This is a government that is working for you.
Avianko, the National Association of Private Schools, German South, mentioned Bono. And as a bono mantam no mesramo e bono mantam no emu na private school si womun samomo e kan nyina ne se womun de adestede e to aban nim se school fo nkwada no wie junior high school na wo ko senior high schools a placement a computer dom to schools no aya ye aban schools nkwada no de wie ansa na private schools no ya hwe nkwada e wono no wom chese e ba ne sa e sisie e yimu nti aban hwe no nye bibi emfa ho.
Private schools for no edia to just say aban baya sadia ene na wo ya yimu pa na Sylvester Ofori on na yetetenani Emma Ghana National Association of Private Schools no mujumedie bi omoye ya ananya to ni din say private schools weeka e course so e wo dobre wo German South maintain ni mu obono mantam mu edi to just say abrebia no officers bi omo free asoye hwe ngomesua so eba won chen so omo ba beje teto ni ade na so wo kwa aban suku ahodo mu omo nkoho no nkonkoye saa enti ebe ya aban enhwe saa ne no emfa mom esan so mo private schools for no so no omo so ka ho bi e no mo de ntete ne nkyerɛkyerɛ e magana nkwada ene emmebunu
private schools ya how pa ne say aban de hyehyɛ bi aba e hayen de edi kan ba ko eye SHS placement aban ama ankra schools no 35% and one public schools 65%. Ni nyina nsa akra na yenya ntro BC kra no na abofra owo public school no anya 30% and 70% the bekano government school and public school nkra nso achimu 35 na so mo 65%. Ebio aban the policy a eye nasia na ode bae no na ye se obehwe si school ntotoye akoyie na nso awe ho sam ne se nasia no oba private schools they come as fourth funders obehwe ye simto no akaya teachers anim na fe to e no mbabeje but omukọ public schools ente sa omukọ public schools omukọ kyerɛkyerɛ omo de omonye ne de omonye enunti de ye kan se aban osisien
John Kwame Gasu ene ye panyi kwantrefo a ohwe ngomesua so e wo German South maintain mu honom ode abasobode esronko ekoma private schools for no so omo so eboa ede enkyerɛkyerɛ ene nimde e magana nkwada ne mabunu a ne nyina no eboa oman no empunto na emom no ɔso omo nhwe na school fees bo dendenden ne adeade a omo so a ede gu awofo so no mo nhwe na omo ente so
nti no charges na omo charge parents no edoso edu BC time a we charging high for BC registration. Meanwhile, registration fee no endure even 200 cedis, and I said 300. But when you charge it 6,000, 5,000, 6,700 or 1,000 and above. And you know me catch them say, charge and even oh yes sir, our phone. Na mo pese mo di akola no ko school no mo ntimi nko
Ora Andrews Bediako enso eya bankra chepanyi a owo German South maintain mu honom ono nso kasa se
yetumi aye bia even at the local level as an assembly last year me buy no mo say for some years BC mo kra no mo ye schools no mo nye me buy 1.5 years ni I think say the first year na me buy no we did it and I hear the cover all the private schools. Currently, me wo ade wo me office aye hwe se betumi asan ye bi ede ama this year BC exam to omko akochiro And so we are looking at the different. They said that last year, they cover private schools. This year, they cover private schools. So I support the ideas that government should always support them.
I was for yesterday, Maton Krabas.
TV kasebo yi eso yento ansem so emamo
na yekọ asante mantamu na ahodwo adwadifo na de wonkotodwo agu fom se osre otekokọ so nese tu ababio asante mawura na homase wadama asase a womatena so adidie aton wade mfiduduo ni yesi aton de ahye ankrankra dansini bi nsam ama sese wahye se yentuo mfamfiri ho yebedwiri wo mu dwana toagu ekoba ne saa wadama wano aduane bebo nti wedie nana omase wo mabo anaso tiamu bi efama wonom anya saa yetu anu aduane agu
Ahodwo eye brono kese baako a ewo kumase ewa sante mantema na asase tambi eda baabi a adwadifo ene amanfo bi omotewo ekire se eho omususu se eye edwa ena abusuan bi eso ekire se daabi eho no enya ade a eye edwa enti ena asase no eda ho enam so ama adwadifo ni bi akeka omo a omaye nsamtwerefo nhyiemudi a omo de adesrede de ato mpanyifo anim so omo nhwe na ye emfanto ye na ye hu se so ahodwo eho nom saa asase tam no ewose edi ye edwa edema ahodwofo ananse sene abusuanfo no so kase daabi eho eye omo ankasa asase na enye aban ede ema asamempo akwakopie mu ewo court abua se enye ade Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly kra ewo kwan bia se ombetima de ho ade aye edwa nanso so no adwadifo no kire se empanyifo emrema UTV nsem dwafo kopie ho a omo ekire mu sei
246 tutu asante ne otosom yenu ono na asase nyina ye ne dia ono etimi de ma osatimi ye den egina de se na onom ye no moaye sesi e no kasei ahonjo public land aka ye marketi minuanom ahonjo school park omo omudi enu ompa no nananom no papa no maton ahonjo kura agidin ekoba eni school ahonjo kura agidin ekoba eni park yesrem madaroma me fa akonya iso abukontodwe asre esu akre otumfo ose tutu
toilet ye ni bi ye toilet omaton toilet no park isu na ye medu weekends a omobobo wo so edi agro wo so di omu training ye beje ahoju kroma ye ni government school ye ni bi esra na nanom press conference ya ye de asamo beto omanum na nanom omu hu ye mobo no monka bi maye fese etu ye nya ba bia enya adwuma nkwale so anhwe omo a eno mbebo kro no ya ba tanfo say yetu ya ebede na yetimi ahwe ma asase no ensuye wo so park wo so asabibi abe nikanika wo so wodutu nikanika ni nyina if you obi o ni freni kwa wo so watu no eti say ye ni baabi a ye beko ye ni baabi ye koye adwuma eti de ye ni abira ya bodenja no
eno echi ena UTV nsem trefo ene lawyer ni ya frɛ no owura Kwame Adom Apia a wono ene gina abusuana nan mu so ekire mu se daabi asam na adwadifo no eka no nokra bi enim efisa asase na eda ho no enya ade a womo edi ye edwa
buying plots anase a market anase a private property the lands commission area ho nyina affect recorded transactions bibia abeye bia pese wi ase hu se odi ana lands commission na ya plotting o lands commission say na wo check plot number 37 block aya yura a we free mu a bedi ne ma ho anya fe no ohina jekum two guys late of raso on na property ne ne and what so na ne manager na ye gi asase a onni ba bi akọ demonstration wan betimi aye but pintias as na hokwa said obi ntimi monwura omo ye demonstration ne demo nkofo mu television enfo mo mpanko ono ane pemu no sa na obi plot nso ntimi nkofa they should rest their case crimes of sorry to any person.
Absavoye call the Chief Executive Officer at the Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry, Ora Emmanuel Cherry, Asweye. Opening said that to the HSA of my Ghana, say, I shall in Swan. A dad dona yesia and check na a juregu, and I said na a bubu. Nina said, do na nim dear, ye fast so edisi dine Emmanuel Echehu, and intimate case na sueno aya drink to a tour, Jumedi Ediama Ghana de Shiafa.
Nansen woba oman Ghana mu asede adan ahodo edwiriguo no eyade bia ababaye nibresen pa panyufo ebeso musi ho nkunya ehwe ho ensenkaye na we na soafo wo hwe nnwuma ene adan sie so onimunyamfo Francis Asenso Boache edi tudwase nyenti e masa niema we nyina esi adan ahodo ebubuguo e wo oman Ghana mu nyina ene se wona wosisi adan no nimde enioma ne akade bia ya omuhia ebetimi aboa wo musade ebe ye dan yo musi no mbesi ne yi a dachi bi enkodwiri huo no wɔse ayana saa nneɛma no ho ayɛ den de ama wɔn mu ne nyinaa nam so ɛnene wobɛte ne dan wɔyɛ buogu wobɛte ne dan wɔyɛ adweregu nipa so ɛne ne ɛkeka ho a ɛnam so ama wɔmanfo bi ɛhwerɛ mo nkwa ɛne wɔn agyapadeɛ panyin pa a wɔda Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry Emmanuel Cherry ɛne yɛn so ɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ ɔno nso kyerɛ mu asɛm korɔ na sɛ ɛyɛ nimdeɛ bi a wɔn a wɔsisi adan construction foɔ no ɔmo ɛnie nti ɛna ama wɔn nyinaa aba ɛno nti wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ saa nhyiamu a ɔmo ɛyɛ yi ɛbɛ abɛboa sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɔmbɛtumi de nneɛma egu akwan mu na nkyerɛkyerɛ bi ɔmbɛtumi ɛde ama construction foɔ ne engineers a ɔmo ɛhwɛ si yɛ adan ahodoɔ no ɛbɛtumi aboa wɔn na wɔn adwuma no nso atumi atu mpɔn ɔde saa nsɛm wɔ nyinaa ɛto dwa wɔ abra Ghana Chambers of Construction Industry ɛyɛ dwumadie bi ɔmato ne din sɛ Consultative Stakeholders Forum a ɛfa adan ahodoɔ a ɛredwiri guo ɛwɔ yɛ man yi emu.
To me, with where we stand and what we see a lot of good contractors working. But the issue before us, for instance, as you see a by-election recently at Kumeu, overnight, contractors are on site working. What are the dynamics? What are it's not planned. So definitely after that construction, within a few months, you go back to that work, you see that you start developing cracks and what have you, because it's not properly planned. So if you come to me as a contractor, you say I should do this for you, I advise you professionally. You say you are not going to follow accordingly, and you still insist, I'll give you what you put on paper for me. And then, so the contractors, their simple job is interpret what is on the paper, which is supervised by the consultants, that's the professionals. That's our simple job. Our simple job is to interpret and then make sure that what is on paper is being put out there for anybody.
I would say that it's unfortunate, but then if you trace the root cause, it's like the education is not there. So if the education is effective before it's happening, then one can be disappointed. But I'm not very disappointed because the education has not been done. And then the enforcement is not there. And then when people violate and it results in disasters like building collapse and the rest, nobody is held accountable. Why has the building collapsed? And then at the end of the day, if somebody is held accountable to the extent of criminalization, then people will sit up. Once the act has now been enacted, it can be implemented now. So the assemblies, they are the principal regulators, both of the code and of the regulations. So they have to make sure that whatever is in the code is enforced. But it doesn't mean that they alone have to do it. The developer or building owner also has a responsibility of the enforcement of the code. So when you, as a developer, you have your design, your drawings and specifications, you go to the assembly, who are the regulators, and when they check your design, the drawings and the specification, and it conforms with the requirement in terms of the site that you are going to build and the structure that you are going to build, they'll give you a permit.
NPP amanyokuo maya womo Ablikuma Central na ede adese to party ni mpanyimfo anim se wosre wono ada enche no ahwe obi aba polling station executive baako ne wo mokane MP ede ma empatam ho ya ma asem ne kowie post station ye wi ase no akoda ne court mansotwen wo mo sempanyimfo mfo mo nansi fom na asem no wo mko yimra fie mesiesie anya saa ebe ha wonom daachi bia obekọ akoto aba.
NPP amanyokuo n'ejita fom wo Ablikuma Central bato mpeswa so ediato NPP amanyokuo mpanyifo ni na enim se omonhye na omofo manu metumu bi enkama wo mo sene ebe ya omo polling station executive asesi ano yaremande no se onkonkodemu na watwemienu ewa posifo aso ye no yemfa ne mfom so enche no omukyire mu se ne eba ya we nyina esiye ene se Ablikuma Central NPP for polling station executive Ora Patrick Osei Ado eka sembi edito kanemra shebedwania na owo empeswa no so onimunyamfo Ebenezer Nate so ema ankoyie kura ma no ne senti ena asem no ekopie court asesi yaremande opanyi se wonkonkodem na watwemienu ne no ena amasesi Ablikuma Central NPP echitafo ede aba betudwa se sene asem na kwa akoye no kebeya mpanyifo fo ma no metumu bi sene ebeya ombetimi asiesi asem ne bokwa enkonkoye court sembia
hierarchies to come to order because ene a party ni ba bemu kwa na wanya MP oba press oba CEO bi oba press oba position bi or party ni mu so me frɛ mpenyefo national leadership so I'm friend to order the all no or set party no Black Central ya the 3 months penance a G seat in free and some Black Central anti se sa na want to move na also obetsa a lucky ya constituency the police station executive there and the otu the on our own platform and Sembia Kosona se anko yimpo na leader walidi en 4 years na wo sign apre to me bill se obabe leader na wuntumi nya botre en tolerate o subordinate there Ablekuma Central ye de nyankopon extra delegate se saade we there empire as a leader who leading kofo a who dey asundue in a beden e be lead yomo enti wuntumi nya saa how come se wo be san ba biom se wo ba be lead here ensi biom wuntumi lead here because we are sure you about to match the year atumu politics nana adodankwa akufado jijaben na yenya nana adodankwa akufado the current chairman of Ablekuma Central dazi me amejire me na issue and let me chana me kasa because as a leader there who be leading kofo who do bia baba na wakambom Ebrezanate can never lead us again in Ablekuma Central.
Enam sokra ma UTV kase ye bomoden senke ye ne kanemra hyebedwani a owo Ablekuma Central onimunyamfo Ebrezanate ebetwetwe enkomona so wo panyin entimi ama yakwanya no.
Kase we free UTV so absan for ebe samo na atom krato aba ye ba ebeto ansem.
Ya ma yahwefo nyina akwaba yeto akase bono eso.
Emsafo yeto akase bono so ne demo eko fadama no wo okan kwe north mention mu won kramantam no emu edwa kese a ewo fadama sese kopie mu ewo mpatamu a wachese edwa no se de asai kra tete apansam enti adehye ewo fadama ne mpatam chese wo de adesede to abanim se abamehwe na onsi edwa kama emomo afei se de be ahonde ho nsam be koyi ntino saban si dwane wi a omode a emfa dustbins ahodo emra se de be ya ahonde ho nsam so no betimi akɔnanim e wompatam wɔ no bo
Since no se wukodru fadama ewo Okankwe North Mains ni mu asedi ahonidie sem enkoyie no ababa ya de so ama de hye wo ho no ama since no manfo ni bia pomoden sem kra no enya de a ekoyie edwa kakra wo ho no nso a ade hye wo ho no komukodi dwa eto ade ensuso no bola gini nyina afa ne no ene ne fadama adwadifo bi etwetwen enkomo eno mu kyemu se de aye ne de agye aban ebe mu bi mo na dustbins niema ye de sesa bola ekra nwura no aban empe bi emfama wom TV kasiye ye ni adwadifo owo new fadama etwetwe nkomo ne sei eno mo de to ye nim
market no esan se enye yie nti no obi ampese den obeba nti yesra ban se ne ha ne nyina ye basabasa ne ade no omra no mmeboa ye na ha nti ne yentimi nhedwa na amanfo mo akire nyina no omomra ne yenya market ne yie no ma ye bola baby a ye de ye bola so besi a se bi a bola bi a ne yetimi eden yasesa ne edi agum ama ha ne nyina asan ye fine
market no entumi enwie ya obi asusu afri ha akọ nti market no nyina egu nti sasisi ase ombatumi aba renew no nyina maye na obi abatumi aba na market no standard first no we na ba abubo ya na ba se praha nyina na ombasisa ko ba chiri na bolaka aba ya na ya nyina ya ba register ya ba bolaka no oba once a week eba ba fa for sometimes as onye kwen wa oba enne kura po wa ba abafa ba sana na wo mu ya djuma wa no wontumi raha na omba ba sisa we no
assemblyman owo new fadama honorable Isa Abdullahi so ene ye twetwe nkomo ene ye eche ohawa wodo a omofamu enu nto mo sra ban se omra na omedom wo mo no
ye ni market of fadama because my own individuals no are containers are almost 20 to other areas. Na no anka etimi gada omo na edi omo call market no manka. Market ni betima aye dey at but sisi no call market no mo we say amount for na sisi dan wo mu nkiti na mo edi rent omo na omo wo mu na omo odada market no so no individuals never on omo na omo ya on film because we be clear no otina no number say because efie omo the market na efie among 40 on na on mo efie nti until say maybe you be project bi on na you be more individuals never on you be more be letters on to na any project no on mo e be din first na we call on mo we be say bola na on dey easy every 3 months be am ma be clear on mo ya clean up exercise but still we be ya no Mama for the ball afifi e de be go mama omo the container betu ball container betu ade be chi nu mama for be bad omo ball be go say ye makura omo de be go from say sia oba na o the town council for no ba no be sama nko for no kura omo sama omo kura e fine de be fine omo ye fine omo a o chi na omo ba amba be the same thing so be me prefer say anka be na investors be am betima be 6 stores around the market no omo 6 stores na yam farmer come big companies in say omo dey more companies now mo be ejima on mo the face be boa because ho no mo enye back enti say na mi adum na yetimi na aban gbem na be boa ye na esi market no for be boa pa
ye ko ga West Mensini Assembly mu na kamia ye se ga West dia akwan wo ho nyina enye na womanfo ye a wonmo agin kotokuti na sese wano dem womo se womo akwan nye enti womo sre ga na aban se ga West fo womo nya boni bia etu obi atua so omu tua bi enti aban ne nhwe na ekwan ye sese wo ye won patam de ma wono ho so hodwo wono wonye emfama wo
agin kotoku eye buronu e wo ga West Mensini mu e won kramantam yi mu
na kotoku eye biaya ɛhɔ no mu nyini ntentem so pa na okɔkɔhwe akwan ne akwantempo ahodo adida mpatem hɔ na ma de hyɛ ne nam so ɛsɛmoni ɛnse sɛ ɛka kyerɛ ɛnya ketekete mpo sɛ yi every medie ɛkɔkotoku ɛne ɔhwɛ ayɛnhwɛ wi wani so a ɛnyi UTV kaseɛ boy ɛkɔkɔpie mu ɛwɔ kwan so kɔkɔhu sɛ ne akwan ne sɛ atetea pansam ɛde afa yɛne ade hyɛ ne bi kasa yɛ ɛmɔ de to yɛn anim sɛ bɛyɛ contractor wɔyɛ ɔfankɔ ne nsɛwom kwantempɔ no aban fa agye kotoku kwan no so nka ne ho no wie a wayɛ ɛde api so
wɔgbɛ efite kura ne kɛmaka nana kuwa do eba chono shi eten lo edwa no ele ni kankan ba promise wa ake ake jene bi mba no ka me na shi ta ma ke be ka jene bi baba be sa ke afi ogbe na me promise wa ka ba afi wo kwa me hia hu aba bia ne ka ni wo ne bia ne le ehin kura ehin noko fe mo ni development baba o ye me kuma ke ameshika mba bia do ame ha ni development aya hi do won pa aban fai ojogba won pa le fa wala ke le ke wie efio no once neighbor be neighbor you aka ba fe won pa legba aka ba fe nke MPA tashi MPK chen ambaba no boni bi ne gbe yo gbe ehin kura
kwan de nya kura in fact omo de Jennifer ne ba ha no se Jennifer no cars na akese nti omo cars na akese nti ma kwan na sai kura in fact do ni mo okita okada kura utumi to manhole mu o ka se ayi nso so yesi portals do ha manhole ye de friend manhole ha sei nso to ha nyina airport nti no yesra ban se na nyame ado na se mo abade a mo mane nto no no mbesua ye kwan man yesra na ada adaroma
kwan obetwe de me de ho pa e kwan high here look at the footro e ba see we look at the company wo krom ha Rush company Vortic Zublai company mu nya krom ha ba hwe de mo e kwan safa ya kan wasema sa e me de se bo bedu ha sei e me de mo pa ene won twade nyina amanse nyina hu se kwan no hwe se mo ya masa ma de ahade hane kakra bi mo yan to so fama ye na ye su eni nje ye nyina so to abade bi enti mo nyina ye na kwan ye fema me
kaje okwe ma me wana ke kotoku ma me oyo si aje a marketer ba be na ba fero de afi ku gota ewo ete no ni efite ko kwegbe no ka abapo de che ka onye lo le wona 3 days per ani wo ya ni ne gba wona ni no fi no efite ma me ni ko na ka abaka ka wo fo shi kike me ne bi noko ya no ni no po de che gba wona ka road yin ko ya ni tumo ba nyo ya ba nye o service ba nye fi okay ba road ne yin wo ke o koska no ya po de che
na yeremo eko agboba eno nso wo ga ismansi no mo nkramantam asei na opani on na hwe ekiri se ohene ewa agboba eye ni jase hene a odikan wone asofo ewa agboba ene Ghana de hye ho ekire se na nsen akromfo ajempatam aboso pa ama ediewu ena beto ade hye no eso nti osre Ghana mpanifo di true ene IGP Yewura Dr. George Ekufu Dampare so momodia no mesi police station empatamo emfa emomo
addition ka se mu no na wo chirima post station ba kopɛ na wo agbogba na no so nya de timi bo won nyina won ho ban enu nti wakeka won sase kakra a wo se nya asase ye de aka ho a wo pɛ so wo bo na nkosi post station kɛse pa na aboa mo bambo atumi akonkan na opanyina wo hwɛ chiri sa agbogba hene ni jase hene wodi kan kasa de to post san hene IGP wona won samu bi akwa hoda yense abanyanse na ankrankra so won bekɔ womwa se na be no betima si police station se fata na wona wo agbogba e betima bo won ho ban e de fira krono e nipa bonofosem ho
amonto no wo spoon ka nyakwe bi na je no wo ka ha wo police fuye blema wo je no go shishi fefo shi e aba ngbe no boni ameta wole wo gbone gbune aka yiwa ngbe gbele wo babie ni o wa cut sword na ko wa ke ya ke no she spoon no be wa cut sword ko de ke jengmene ke ya be o wa boy wo ina bu amo ko na gbone wo gbe wo no fia wo plank wo no fia no na ka ja assembly na gbone o wa boy police say you no chumo
ye ko Asante Mantamu na Adanse South District adehye ya wonomo ewo akotre so na ade atodwa se wosre Ghana ban chip compound yi bia wonom ewo no wo mu hia se mpanyefo betrem na wa mu akade ye sefata se de be ya obetumi ade ahwe apomoden ho nsem eyi na aboa ama nipa be se mpem dunum ya wo mu nyina dan sa chip compound no wotumi anya ayarhwepa
Wabra UTV kase bo ye di camera eto ye nkon ho kopie mo ho na de hye ne to ye nim. Se chips compound bia o use o na chips compound no krampo ne nya de ye konkan bia na so be ye ne den wani boy na tasi so obefa ne saa na ayarasa bia mpan beboa na nka obi ho dodon no kokopie mo ho no mo a wetima da so ne ahwe ne no enya de obi wo ho no anesefo wo wonso emergency unit oni bi wo ho fa kwadi mema to na fa kwadi mma to nyina no oni bi edan ba akopɛ na mema ne ma nyina no ye de omu egumu na so bi enyim na so kwa wo so no mu koye din na wo se de nipa no ko ba bi foforo a enne wo bre pa esanse wo akwa nyina no enye wo sra ban ye kwa hodo enhye aban ase wona wo nsam obi se wo mbebo mo na won chips compound no ka wo mpagya mu emfa ndom wo mo o kire nsem sei
sia ba bi egiren eye kutire so man ne yempatama nyina obi ayare ahya ne de ne ba ne enema bi a ye ne ha bia na atotosini bia akora beda opani beda o bibia keka bomba sabasa nti sesi a yegyina ye kasa fa ho yesere ankora bia se obetima ye mo bia no be ye mo na sesi an ba bia eduru no man no kwa na ekwa na se yempatama etere sabia obi awaka no ana sabia waka obi ana sabia obi yafunya ne ya na adwokora mpa ye ni ambulance ye ni hwe taxi ni moto ene ye de nam ye kwa so a ye de ko
wo hwa yare fo mo bo ha no a mo doso pa na edan no ayro so mo se dan ne ba kope wa na se be ma yare a oda oba so yare a oda obi be wo a ho na da oda enti eya homete pa obi wo ha wa woni me yenuanom ba yi on be wo a ohwa ahokira mo fam na se be ma so da ho na ohwe ne ho sa na eya homete enu ne kan ya yesi no sa na tede o man no yankasa ye be sorry na yedi yesibi ti ye fiase yenya mo akaka fu ye MP ho e my cement 100
observe na hada brema ho kwa ma kase boy be so anwumre wo UTV so no ye den nsem nyina asiye na production team no ase na anwumre atade ahemi St. Philip's Enterprise about cho when ji ho a bomodian first St. Philip for 0244 147212 so for mama
Saso ena Inwell Designs ena epam matade mi pacho wetuma frɛ Inwell Designs ewo 0243 123984 0243 123984 eso na wapam bi e de ama woni akire kra wonom ewo Amasama New Market opamade pante ya na wo de woni akire ho midin de Amasapun kumankuma jesi minimini abema
TV ofori safo yeso si edemoko NLA ora samia uku ase eneye uku ada midweek ema ebo nyina no e to aso ama akabo.
NLA 590 Mobile. Today we will discuss how you can win cash by playing 590 on your phone or online. Visit 590mobile.com.gh or dial *959# on any handset or network and choose option 6 on the menu for Perm 2. Perming allows you to increase your chances of a winning combination. Perm 2 gives you 240 times your stake amount when 2 or more numbers from your selection appear in any order. You need to select from 3 or up to a maximum of 10 numbers, all between 1 to 90, to play Perm 2. Thank you for your attention. And remember, you can stake your favorite NLA 590 lottery on your phone or online right now. All wins are paid same day, in full, and direct to your Momo.
Please dial 059-692-1590.
For any assistance, 590 Mobile. Ed Downsem.
Boss too sure. We're international numbers. Yes, among way bebo.
Boss too sure.
Customer.
Come.
No. Boss too sure. I've been telling you, my sister. Me too sure. No, it's direct